What's drippin', guys? I'm Drip Thulu, and yup, you read the title right. BTS, in my opinion, is overrated as hell. The stan, for the most part, is toxic garbage, but I still think that BTS makes some genuinely good music. I know for a fact I just triggered a whole shit ton of people, or none, depending if anyone even watches this video, but I'll probably be receiving death threats in the mail soon, and probably by tomorrow there'll be a huge crowd lined outside my house of angry army stands with burning cross and pitchforks, all waiting to chop my nuts off. But before you all go and mass spam dislike and cancel me on every single platform, writing some mean shit about how my dick at full mass is probably comparable to an earthworm, let me explain myself a little bit. Personally, I do enjoy quite a bit of BTS. I love songs like House of Cards, Save Me, Coffee, Microcosmos, Spring Day, Dimple, The Truth Untold, and Pied Piper, just to name a few. They make some real bangers. Like, once I hear that first note, I pitch a TP in my pants. But, and this is where I need to draw the line, although some of their music gives me a real hard-on, calling them the best and giving them as much hype as they have is a huge over-exaggeration. See, right here is the definition of overrated, and it says, as you can read on screen, rated or valued too highly. Let's be honest, if you ask an army stan about BTS, you'd probably mistake them for talking about the second coming of Christ. You'd probably come out of the conversation thinking that their sweat is some type of immortality elixir, and their piss is a cure-all potion. Even without talking to one of them, with the kind of shit you hear about these obsessed fans anyway, you wouldn't be that far off. Like, here's an example. I know people that literally set aside a decent chunk of their paycheck just to spend it on BTS merch. Seriously, what the fuck? Has BTS become some sort of occultish religion where if you spend enough money, Jungkook will personally fly down from the heavens to your room and let you slobber on his toes? And after making that very descriptive and highly disgusting image, I've come across some amazing pictures and tweets to show the level of worship that surrounds them. Also, I just want to clarify two things. First, it is not bad to be a fan of BTS. It's just that when your whole life and personality is Bangtan, that's not a good thing. And second is that I know that not everyone in ARMY is like this. It's just a portion that are this batshit insane. If I could speak and write in Korean, I would spend hours translating the dirtiest BTS related smuts I could find and send to them in a golden envelope. Written the words, "Choke me, daddy," on it with a note saying, "This is what has become of your sweet and innocent fan base. Dirty little perverts." Just what the hell? Like, I can understand wanting to know a language for fun, or to watch media and other shit that you normally couldn't see. But seriously, what the shitty titties is this? Also, how the shit does this person think this will go when their beloved Jimin, with all 5'9" of his Korean stature, reads that? Like, I don't think any of them would say, "I must fuck Taeyong." If I'm being real honest, I'd think any of them would be pretty disgusted. If not downright horrified, then they'd at least be odded out. But in all reality, they'd probably get PTSD and treat the letter like Nam. Hashtag ARMY. I have been in a relationship the last 9 months with hashtag Taeyong from hashtag BTS Twit. I want to ask hashtag BTS Army to please either support us by sharing this video, retweeting this, or for you to ask his company for an official statement, and then just way too many hashtags after that. At this point, it's more respectable to cut a hole into an anime body pillow and stitch an Ono hole to the inside, just so you can fuck it until its walls are painted white. Because while both are cringy garbage, at least with a pillow you have some sort of physical intimacy to sate your degenerate lust. With this one, it's as if they've gotten schizophrenia. They're past the point of delusion. They're posting their sad cream dreams on the internet. Here's yet another tweet. Usually, my dad doesn't like the people I stan, but I gave him the BTS talk today and he said that he's proud someone is making me wet on a daily basis and helping me explore my sexual fantasies. Oh, fuck. God, that is terrible. I would deadass rather walk in on my child masturbating to a "you won't last 5 seconds" game than have them give me the BTS talk. With the way that dad is treating this, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he had regressed into a teenager and is also now in the process of exploring his sexual fantasies. But what kind of fucking father is that, saying shit like, "Wow, honey, I'm glad these boys that you'll never meet or talk to in your life makes you wetter than your mother when I performed the 360 schlurp on her rosy vortex"? This is the kind of dude to buy his daughter birth control pills and drive her to her male friend's house so they can study together. When in reality, the only studying that is getting done is cock exploration. Instead of her face being in a book, it's against the wall while she's getting plowed by huge nuts Harry. I honestly almost don't want to read this tweet, but fuck it, I'll do it anyway. I bet his cum tastes like vanilla ice cream in heaven, and I hope that one day I'll be lucky enough to have it dripping down my pussy hole after him having fucked me with no one the whole night, making it impossible for me to stand the next day. I genuinely just have no words. Like, I don't even want to comment on this. I think the worst part of this God-abandoned stan is not the fact that Jesus died for them. Instead, it's, while there are a lot of tweets that talk about how good their music is, they're usually just fangasming over some other bullshit. Like, there are a lot of other tweets that I am not willing to put on this video, but just for a small taste of it, they usually talk about how badly they want to fucking rape one of them. And no, they're not thinking about having a nice dinner followed by hot, steamy, consensual sex. They straight up want to fuck them, whether they like it or cry. And it's not even like normal penetration sex. Like, these crazy fucks want full-on tentacle rape, like that weird belly bullshit, or where it goes to the ass and comes out of the mouth. The point I'm trying to make with all of these crazy ARMY tweets is to show just how high of a pedestal BTS is placed on. Like, they're literally treated like gods, and their music is treated as the holy product from these untouchable deities. Again, as I was saying before, when a group is treated with this much hype and are rated this highly, it is literally impossible for them to not be overrated. For example, A5 Wagyu. If you go in expecting it to be like licking an angel's toe jam, you'll be really disappointed. If BTS was on a scale of 1 to 10, ARMY would rate them in the high infinities. But you know how much normal people would probably rate them? Probably around 7 to 9, which, don't get me wrong, that means that they are very good. But if you compare that to the insane number ARMY gives them, it's impossible not to call them overrated. Sometimes it seems as if people like BTS not because they have very catchy music, but instead it's because they're very good-looking Korean men. They only like the music because these said cute boys happen to make it as well. Here's the thing, I don't think that BTS makes the best music, not by any stretch of the imagination. They have good vocalists, but you know who also does? Most other fucking groups. Day 6, for example, all have great voices and insane high notes. Taeyang from Big Bang slaps ass. Baekhyun and Chen from EXO also kick dick. And there are plenty of others that I haven't mentioned. And how about the rappers? Have any of you guys checked out the Korean hip-hop scene? Like, I think Suga is the best rapper in BTS, but there's no way in fuck you can tell me that he's better than people like PH1, the rappers from Epic High, Changmo, Wooonjae, Howon, or just anyone else like that. And even amongst other K-pop groups, no offense, but Zico is way better than RM, J-Hope, and Suga combined. And some people, not all, some, alright, some, act as if BTS is the only one that makes good music, which is cap. Like, just to name a few that have really great music as well as like EXO, Day 6, 17, Mamamoo, Super Junior, and Monsta X. Anyway, after everything I've said, the last thing I want is for anyone listening to go and try to toast someone else for their opinions. So don't do that. Don't be a dick. If you don't agree with me, definitely type it down in the comments, but at least try to be civilized about it. Have a conversation, not a shitty roast battle where everyone's trying to appear on r/rare insults. Anyone that agrees or disagrees, if you think I'm a gigabrain bringing the gospel, or someone who probably thinks the earth is flat, please let me know in the comments, as I'm a small, practically non-existent channel, so I will read all the comments. If anyone has any burning topics they want me to rant about, feel free to also leave it in the comment section. And I know that people always say to like and subscribe to the point that it no longer holds meaning, but definitely do like and subscribe because it does help me out a lot if you do. It's been fun. See you all later. Have a decent day. Ciao.